in a hero's pose position. So you come to sit on your heels, the toes pointed, and you're sitting back on your heels, if that's possible for you. Everyone fine? Yeah, okay. Good. And then here, you first close your eyes. Your hands can rest on your legs. And then turn your awareness inwards. Start to notice any sensations in your body. Letting go of tension. Calming your body here. And calming your mind. Feel your toes, back of your feet, shins on the ground. And feel your hips heavy, sinking on your heels. Pull your belly in towards the spine, lengthen your lower back, rib cage over your pelvis. Roll your shoulders back, shoulder blades down, lift your heart. And slightly tuck the chin in, long neck. Relax your face. Reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. So sit very tall and centered here. Virasana, hero's pose. And start to focus on your breath. Take deep inhalation through your nose into your belly. Full exhalations out through your nose again. And continue. And keep your awareness on your breath. And for today's class, just set the intention to keep your focus on your feet. Give your feet some attention and some love today. You can slowly open your eyes. And as I said, today we will focus on the feet. So you stay here. If that already feels intense for the back of your feet and your shins, you just stay here. If you can get a bit deeper into the pose, you can bring the hands behind you. Maybe lifting the knees away from the ground. Be gentle, you're not warmed up, so just see how far it can take you here. Yes, and then lean back, maybe lifting the knees. And breathe into the stretch. So often the problem with our feet is that we tend to forget our feet because they're so far away from our head, so we don't pay a lot of attention on our feet. But for our body, for our posture, the feet are very important. So, and if you're like have flat feet, it can impact your knees, your hips. So in general, just your posture begins with your feet. That's why it's super important to keep awareness in your feet and keeping your feet strong and flexible at the same time. Okay, and we have 26 bones in our feet. So there's a lot of small joints that move in all directions. So that's why it's good also to walk barefoot, because then you move all these joints. In shoes, our feet are a bit blocked, and that can block even our whole body. Last breath here. And then you slowly move towards the front. You can bring your hands on the ground and just roll out your ankles here a bit. Okay, now you tuck your toes, so the toes on the ground, tucked, and again, sit back, if that's possible for you. Try. If that's too intense in the soles of your feet and your toes, you can keep your hands on the ground, getting a bit of weight off your heels. Okay, so found your position here. We'll also hold this. The toes stretch. You might feel it in your toes or in the soles of your feet. It's especially a good stretch if you many people wake up in the morning and they feel like their feet very tense, stiff. That's a good stretch you can do to get the soles a bit more open. And today for the class, we'll do a lot of balancing, standing poses. I will explain you a bit the posture of your feet when you're standing, the yogic feet. We will also do some squatting. For squatting, you actually also need ankle mobility, so we work on that. So the feet can help you to get more stable in poses and asanas, and in some poses to get deeper in. So I can already see for some it's getting a bit hard. We still hold a bit longer, okay? Even though it's intense, it's just a nice stretch, opening it up. Okay, and now you can lean towards the front and just bring your legs towards the sides and stretching them out towards the front. Here, you sit in Dadasana. Make sure you're sitting on both sit bones. We'll just a bit explore what our feet, toes can do, okay? So first we focus on the toes. You just lift the toes up and spread the toes. And then you curl the toes in as if you want to grab something with your toes, okay? And try to only move your toes, not your whole foot, your ankle, only the toes. So lifting, spreading, and down. Maybe for you, it's like for me that one foot is easier to do that than the other foot. Can happen. And it's always good when we walk with the feet, if you have the possibility to look at the feet, it helps to get some feedback what's happening down there. When you close your eyes, often you don't even know what your feet are doing. Okay, and now see if you can only lift your big toe up. Keep the face relaxed. Yeah, very good. And let go. And again, only the big toe up. Yeah. If it's shaking, that's okay. See, it's that these muscles are not working a lot, usually. Very good. Okay, and relax. And now we move the whole foot from the ankle on. So you point your foot, that's pointing. And then you flex your foot. So you bring the toes up towards the shins or you pull the toes towards the nose, the whole foot. That's flexing. Pointing and flexing. Yes, do this a couple of times. So when you point, you're engaging the back of your legs, your calves, your hamstrings. When you flex, you're engaging your thighs and the shins. Okay, that's the action that's going on here. Okay, and then we try to floint. So this means you point the foot and now you flex only your toes. Okay, so that looks a bit like a Barbie foot. Yeah, or like when you are in a high heel, very high heel, that's your foot position. That's flointing. And flointing in yoga, it helps us because now we're engaging both sides, the front and the back of the legs. And when we want to lift the legs up, like in a three-legged dog, that's a good position of the foot, even for inversions. Okay, I will remind you of that later. So that's flointing. Relax. And then you lift the inner part of your feet and then the outer part. That's inversion inside, eversion outside. Not so important for our yoga practice, but yeah, just for you to know what's possible in your feet. Okay, and then you bend the knees, bring your feet together and you open the knees towards the sides. And just with your thumbs, hold the arches of your feet and just massage the arches of your feet gently. Often we hold a lot of tension there. Maybe you find some tight spots. You know, there are a lot of acupressure points in the feet, reflexology points, the organs are there. In general, a foot massage is very relaxing. If you have problems like sleeping, can help to massage the feet before you go to bed. It calms the nervous system down. Okay. Good. And then hold the knees from the outside, cross your ankles and roll over first into a tabletop. From here, you tuck the toes, spread your fingers wide, engage your belly and lift up in your first down dog. And here, again, as usual, we bend one knee and the other, but here, see if you can already roll over your toes. So really pointing the toes, the foot, and then tucking, or pressing back more like, yes. So really mobilize your toes. Might feel stiff, difficult. Really see if you can get your toenails on the ground, one after the other. Yes, very good. Okay, and from here, walk your feet in tiny steps towards the front, in a forward fold. And then slowly, vertebra per vertebra, roll up into a standing position. Your feet are parallel here. Bend your knees slightly and just roll or rotate your knees and just let your feet go with the flow. So you're kind of mobilizing your ankles here. Okay, and switch direction, other way around. Back to center, keep the knees soft and just hop up, just a bit, tiny hops. You don't have to jump high, just tiny hops to really stimulate the blood circulation in the feet. Also for jumps, our feet have to really be flexible and strong at the same time. Okay, and then both feet on the ground. So now we do the ballerina style. So you bring your heels together and open the legs, the feet towards the sides, as much as it's possible for you, but keep the heels together. Okay, and now press into your toes and lift the heels up. I'm not good, I never did ballet, so I'm not good. Okay, back down, and again, up. Yes, just continue here. What is the position? Who did ballet? You? It's first? Yeah. Okay. So ballerinas, they really have good feet, happy feet, active feet, flexible feet. Okay, and then both feet down. Now turn your toes again, feet parallel. Just some words to this active yogic foot. Okay, so we have 3 points in our feet that we press into the ground. It's the heel first, then the ball of the big toe and the small toe, like these 3 points. It's like a tripod where we are standing on. So stand on your feet, press these 3 points in the ground. You can also look down and maybe you see that for some people, it's more like the outside of the foot is lifting up. So the ball of the little toe is not on the ground, or for others, the big toe. So just see if you really balance the weight evenly in these 3 points. Also not leaning too much to the front or leaning towards the back. Really stand centered. Okay, and then from here, pressing these 3 points into the ground, lift your toes, spread, and then bring the toes down, curl them in, crawl, yes. And then you should feel an action, engagement in the arches of your feet. So that's what we want to have. That's very active feet. And when we're standing like this, we have a lot of stability. So for balancing poses, standing poses, this is the action that you should take. Active feet. Okay, and relax. One more time, lift the toes, tiptoes on the ground, grab them into the mat, lift the inner arches of your feet. And maybe you can feel that this is engaging your whole legs and also especially the pelvic floor. So when you do that, your pelvic floor is also lifting up. Okay, very good. And then you let go. And then you just close your eyes here for a moment. Now we already had a lot of attention in our feet. Just do a grounding practice here. Like mentally, when we focus on our feet, it really grounds us down, connecting us to the earth. So here, just feel into your feet, all your awareness in your feet. And feel the connection of your feet to the ground. And connect to the earth beneath you. Over our feet, we connect to the earth element. The earth element stands for stability, security, nourishment, shelter. So it fulfills our basic needs. And now imagine that when you inhale, you draw the earth energy, this grounding energy up into your body. And when you exhale, you let any tension, stress melt down through your feet into the ground. You can stay with this image. Inhaling, drawing energy from the earth up into your whole body. Exhaling, let go of stress, tension. As soon as you realize your mind drifts off, bring it back to your breath, to your feet. Breathing in and out through your feet. And feel very grounded here, stable. Maybe you would notice that your mind is calmer now. Keep your awareness on your feet for a couple of more breaths. Feeling this earth energy spreading in your body. And trusting that the earth is holding you, nourishing you. One more breath. And then you slowly open your eyes. Okay, today we'll only do sun salutation A, and I just want you also to focus on your feet. I will just show you once what you can try with your feet today, with your toes. So when you're here in a plank, I always tell you to lengthen the plank. So that means already you bring the weight onto your tippy toes. And then here, either knees down or high, you lower down. And then from here, you still push into your toes to point the toes, and that gives you space to lift up cobra, up dog. And then if that's possible for you, roll back over your toes. If that's not possible, you can also just lift and tuck the toes. Okay? And try this together. First round. Standing on top of your mat and again rooting down into your feet. And then inhale, lift your arms high and up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten out your back. Exhale, hands down, step the feet back into your plank. And now first lengthen the plank, already come on the tippy toes and exhale your way down. You can also bring the knees down. And now point the toes, push yourself towards the front pelvis, down, lift, and then exhale, maybe roll back over the toes. First, down dog here. And here, first bend the knees, maybe make sure your back is straight. So you're pushing your chest back towards the thighs, lifting the tailbone as high as possible here. And then you can see if you might want to stretch out the back of the knees a bit more, lowering the heels towards the ground. Your heels don't have to touch the ground in down dog, okay? If you can, that's good. If not, it's also fine. Just bring them down as much as possible. Last breath. Inhale, look up, and then first bend the knees, lift the heels, engage through your legs, and then either you do your 2 steps or you can hop to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten out the back. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, reach the arms high, root your feet down, grow, and exhale, mountain pose. Okay, 4 more rounds. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight back. Exhale, hands down, step it back, plank. Inhale, lengthen the plank to the front. Exhale, your way down, chaturanga. And now inhale, roll the toes, point. Exhale, tuck or roll back, down dog. Very good. Calm breath. If you can't hold down dog, you can also sit back in a child's pose. Calm breath. One more deep breath. And then inhale, look up, lift your heels first, bend the knees, and then hop or step to the front. Very good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, mountain. Okay, number 3, inhale, go with the flow, breathe. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, plank. Inhale, lengthen your plank to the front first, and then exhale, lower down. Now, push into your toes to the front. Exhale, roll back or tuck. Yes, perfect. Again, calm breath. Maybe you feel the back of your legs opening up slowly. Maybe you can bring your heels a bit lower down. Last breath. Inhale, look up. And exhale, step or hop. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, straight back. Exhale, let go, fold. Root the feet down and roll, lift. And exhale, mountain. Okay, inhale again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight back. Exhale, step it back, plank. Inhale, lengthen your plank. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll, push to the front. Exhale, roll back. Very good. Inhale, look up. Lift the heels, bend the knees, and exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, surrender, fold. And then inhale, lift up, rise. Exhale, mountain. We did 4, right? Yeah. Okay, one more. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale, lengthen your plank. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, push to the front, point the toes. Exhale, tuck and back. Down dog again. Inhale, lift your gaze, bend the knees, lift the heels, and exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale into your mountain. Okay. We work a bit more with the feet, strength, flexibility. So you stand on top of your mat first. Inhale, reach the arms high enough. Exhale, fold over. Okay, bend the knees so your fingertips are on the ground. And then bring the heels together, turn the toes out. So like we did in this ballerina in the beginning, in the warm-up. Lift your heels up and then sit deep. Okay, we do the Kundalini frog. So if you did Kundalini yoga, maybe you know this. Inhale, lift the heels, keep the heels high, lift the hips, and exhale, sit back down. All the way, you keep the heels up on your toes. Hips up and down. Hands stay on the ground. Very good. That's it. Feel your feet strong. One more time. And then heels down, forward fold. Inhale, straighten out the back. Exhale, hands down, step into your plank. Shoulders over your wrists, spread your fingers. Lower the hips down in one line, strong plank here. And then lift your right foot away from the ground. And roll over the left foot. So push the heel back, push to the front. Very good. If that's too much, you can also bring your right knee on the ground. Very good. Okay, and then switch the sides, lift the left foot away from the ground, and then roll back and forth over the right foot. Strong shoulders, strong core. Okay, and then both feet on the ground, stay in your plank, zip your legs together, the insides of your feet together, and then turn your feet completely over towards the right, and to center and over towards the left. So roll from side to side on the outsides of your feet. Very good. Keeping both hands on the ground. Okay, back to center. And then from here, lower down, chaturanga, and come all the way on your belly. Here, you're pointing your toes. Make a pillow with your hands, so you rest your forehead on your hands. And really actively point your feet. And then keep the left foot on the ground. Lift the right heel, bring the right heel close towards the butt, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale down, keeping the toes pointed, feet pointed, long foot. Only with the right side first. That's it. Really feel the muscles engaging, calf engaging, back thigh engaging. Okay, and then from here, you keep the right heel close to your sit bone, reach your arms back and maybe hold your foot or your ankle, pulling the heel closer towards your butt. At the same time, you're lifting your chest up for a back bend. If you can't hold your foot, you can also just reach the arms back, but just lift the chest here for this back bend. But you're all fine. Keep the left toes firmly on the ground. Very good. Inhale and exhale, let go. Then again,
Make a pillow with your hands. We switch the sides. So point the left foot, right foot stays on the ground, and then left heel to sit bone or to butt and lower down. Do it slowly with your breath.
Try to keep both hip bones on the front on the ground. Don't lift up.
Okay, and then keep the left heel high. Reach back, hold your ankle or your foot. Lift your chest for a back bend, keeping the right toes on the ground firmly. Very good. Inhale and exhale, let go. Hands on the ground next to your chest. Tuck the toes, press up into your down dog. Okay. Chest back, stretch the knees out as much as possible here for you. Lower the heels down and then lift the right leg up into three-legged dog. And remember this flointing. So first point your foot and then pull the toes towards your shin. Barbie foot. Very good. Hold, breathe. Inhale and then exhale. Bring your right foot on your left heel. Maybe you can grab your Achilles tendon with your big toe and your second toe, and then push the left heel down, closer towards the ground. Really sink back with the weight. Hold, breathe. Okay, and then again, lift the right leg up. And step the right foot towards your hands, in between your hands. Okay, so now we are set for a high lunge. We do a small variation. So you bring your left foot exactly behind your right heel in one line. Okay, so you step the left foot in a bit. Makes it more difficult for the balancing. Remember, your right foot actively pressing these 3 points into the ground, grabbing your toes in, power up your core, and then lift your arms high and up next to your ears. Lift the left heel, stretch the left leg out. Stay very active here. Fix one spot for the balance. Inhale here. Exhale, hands in front of your heart first, and then pull your left knee behind your right calf, sitting deep. Shiva squat. First squat here. Balance, very good. Possible, keep the left foot away from the ground. Inhale and exhale, hands down. Step first the left foot back, then the right foot into your down dog. We are switching the sides. So first, left leg lifts up into your three-legged dog, and then again, point first the foot, flex the toes, flointing the foot. Maybe you feel how this action is helping to lift the leg a little bit higher. Inhale, and then exhale, left foot on the right Achilles tendon, push the heel down, right heel towards the ground. Press into your hands, tailbone high, loud. Last breath. Inhale, lift the left leg up again. Exhale, pull the knee in, step left foot towards the front. And then step your right foot in behind your left heel. Keep the right heel high, active left foot. And then slowly with control, lift up. Arms next to your ears. Pull your belly in, engaged core, bend the left knee. Right leg straight, heel high. High lunge variation here. Hands in front of your heart. And then draw right knee behind the left calf, Shiva squat. Sit as deep as possible, keeping the right foot away from the ground if you can balance. Very good. Feel your left
foot active, probably your left butt as well. Last breath. Step the right foot back, hands down. Step the left foot back, down dog. Bring the knees down, open them wide, point the toes and sit back, child's pose. Relax your belly. Just let your body sink towards the ground. Calm and steady breath. Last deep breath here. And then first roll up, tabletop. From here, tuck the toes, press up, down dog. Inhale, look up, lift the heels, bend the knees, and exhale, step or hop to the front. Inhale, straighten out the back. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, reach the arms. And exhale into your mountain. Okay, so if you want to drink something, short break. The next flow, we'll balance a bit more. We'll get into Yogic Toe Lock, if that's possible, available for you. And we'll do the flow twice. First slow pace and then in a faster pace, Vinyasa style. Okay, when you're ready, you step towards the front of your mat. Stay here a bit in the center. Okay, so here, first lift the heels and the arms up. Balance again on your toes. Gauge the back of your legs, strong calf. Calves fix one spot for balance. Inhale, exhale, lower the heels down, sit all the way down, very deep, belly on your thighs. Bear squat, arms towards the front. Last breath. And here, keep your knees bent, just lift your chest into a regular chair, Utkatasana. Lift the right heel, step the right foot back into 45 degrees, hips square to the front, arms next to your ears. Warrior one. So here again, focus on your right foot. Press the outer edge of your right foot into the ground, but keep the big toe, ball of the big toe on the ground, lift the inner arch. So warrior one, legs, feet are very good to strengthen the arches. So when you have flat feet, that's a very good pose to do. Okay, bring your awareness now into your left foot, root it down firmly, arms towards the front, lift the right heel first, and then lift the right leg up, warrior three. Balance, the left knee can stay bent. Try to lift your right leg high, find your stability here. Inhale and now exhale. Slightly bend the left knee and step your right heel towards the front. Fold over. Either you hold your right shin or fingertips on the ground. Keep the toes, right foot flexed. So you're pulling your foot up. It's a calf stretch. Very good. Hold. Okay, and from here we try the Yogic Toe Lock. So with your right hand, thumb, index, middle finger, you're holding, grabbing your right big toe. From here, power up your core. If you can't hold your toe, you can hold the back of your leg anywhere with the right hand. Okay, strong core, strong left foot, lift up, taking the right foot with you. If you can keep the right knee straight, that's good. If not, keep it bent. Lift your chest. Stand tall, and then open up the leg towards the right side. Hasta Padangustasana. Maybe look towards the left. Hold and breathe. Very good. You can keep the knee bent. That's completely fine. And then back to center first, the leg, and slowly release. Okay, we are doing the same thing on the other side. So first, lift the heels, lift the arms, balance here, focus. Inhale, exhale, heels down, belly to thighs, sit deep, reach the arms towards the front. Keep the knees bent, lift the chest, Utkatasana chair. Lift the left heel and step left foot back into 45. Keep the hips square to the front, arms next to your ears. Straighten out your upper body, roll the shoulders down. Lift into your fingertips. Very good. Okay, get ready to balance. So bring the focus on your right foot, root it down firmly, engage the arch, and then towards the front, lift the left leg, warrior 3. If you lose the balance, that's fine, just come back. Very good, breathe. Inhale and exhale, slightly bend the right knee, step the left heel towards the front, directly fold over, either holding your leg or fingertips on the ground. Release your neck, your jaws. Okay, and then see if you can get into the Yogic Toe Lock on the left side. So holding the big left toe, your left fingers. Power up the core and slowly lift up, taking the left leg with you. Stay focused, fixing your gaze, and then slowly open the leg up towards the side. If you feel stable, maybe you want to look towards the other direction, towards the right. Very good. Balance. Keep your right foot, standing foot active. Inhale, exhale, back to center, and let go slowly. Okay, as I said, we'll do this again in a faster pace, okay? More like one breath, one movement. So here, focus on your transitions. Try to wobble as less as possible. Graceful transitions, as usual. So, okay, from here. Inhale, arms, heels high. Exhale, sit all the way down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, directly step, warrior 1. Inhale, reach into your fingertips, and exhale, warrior 3. We hold for one breath, finding our balance here. Inhale and exhale, step the right heel to the front, forward fold. Grab your right big toe or hold the right leg and inhale, rise up. Exhale, settle in, lift the chest. Inhale, open up towards the side. Exhale, hold. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, let go. Okay, good. We switch the sides. Okay, so first, again, inhale, arms, heels up. Exhale, sink deep. Inhale, chair. Exhale, left foot back, warrior 1. Inhale, reach into the fingertips. Exhale, balance, warrior 3. Hold for one breath. Inhale and exhale, step left heel towards the front, fold over. Hold your big left toe or the leg and inhale, rise up. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, open towards the side. Exhale, hold. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, let go. Good job. Okay, so stretch it out here. And then again, when you're ready, if you want to drink, always feel free to drink. And stand on top of your mat then when you're ready. Okay. Get a bit more into the ankle mobility here. So you're bringing your left leg back towards the back of your mat, turning the toes into a 45-degree angle. Inhale, lift your arms high and up, look up, palms touch. Exhale, draw the hands in front of your heart, sit deep in a goddess squat. Sit as deep as possible. First here, press the knees apart. Very good. Okay, and now see if you can lift your heels up, away from the ground. Stay here. Again, set your drishti. Inhale, exhale, heels down, forward fold, stretch out the legs here first. And keep your toes into this 45-degree angle. Bend your right knee. And then sit down. See if you can keep the heel down on the ground, lifting the left toes up. You can also lift the right heel away from the ground, okay? Maybe you want to sit back a little bit more, then you bring the heel down. And here, either fingertips on the ground or hands in front of your heart. Skandasana. Very good. So might feel super intense for your right Achilles tendon here. One more breath. And then hands down. And press back up towards the center. We are directly switching the sides. Skandasana towards the other side. Bend the left knee. Sit deep. Lift the right toes up. Maybe it's different on this side for you, for your ankle. Very good. And see for yourself if you have to keep the hands on the ground or you can bring them in front of your heart. Very good. Last breath. And then back to center. And now you turn your left toes into a 90-degree angle, right toes towards the front of the mat. You're getting into warrior two. So here for two, your front heel is in one line with your back inner arch, okay? And then from here, bend the right knee, circle your arms up, lift into your warrior two. Bend the right knee, press the right knee towards the outside, keeping the hips open. Okay, look towards your front hand. And here again, you can press the outer edge of your left foot into the ground, lifting the inner arch, but at the same time, you keep the big toe on the ground, the ball of the big toe. Stretch, stay here, and then tilt back. Left hand, left thigh, right arm high, peaceful warrior. Same legs, same feet. Inhale, exhale, back to center. And from here, you just stretch the right leg out, tilt to the front, right hand, right shin, left arm high, Trikonasana. Here you can imagine you would want to draw the mat together. So you're engaging the insides of your legs to get more lift in your upper body. Very good. Lift your chest high. Inhale and exhale, lift back up. Okay, we're just switching the sides. So you turn the front foot in 90, back foot, left foot for most of you, I guess. So, and then you bend the left knee. Okay, root into your feet, lift your arms. Yes, and hold here. Strong feet, really, again, feel this connection of your feet. Here we are building our pose from our feet on upwards. In all the standing positions, but here's a nice pose to get this feeling. And then you just keep your legs like this, tilt back. Left hand, left thigh, right arm high. Inhale, exhale, back to center. Stretch out your left leg, tilt to the front, left hand, left shin. Right arm up, lift your chest. Again, imagine you want to draw your feet towards each other. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, come back up. And turn your toes parallel, bend the knees slightly, soft knees, and just hop your feet together. Okay, and you turn back towards the front of your mat. Okay, first we get into a forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, fold over. Okay, and if your fingers can't touch your toes, bend the knees. So you surely can come into this yogic toe lock with both hands. Pull your elbows towards the outsides, let your head hang heavy, and maybe you can stretch out your legs a bit more, all the way. Hold, breathe, wherever you are here. Very good. Last breath. And then let go of your big toes, bend the knees again, and then bring the back of your hands on the ground and you step on the palms of your hands with your front foot into gorilla pose. Again, let your head hang heavy. Maybe you can stretch out your legs, the back of your legs a bit more. And again, just stay here. Bring the weight a bit into your toes, ball of your foot, massaging your palms. Last breath. And then release your hands. Turn your feet outwards. Maybe open them a bit wider. We get into Malasana, deep yogic squat. So you bend your knees and you sit all the way down. Hips down. Bring the hands in front of your heart. And press the knees apart with your elbows. Lift your chest. Sit tall. Okay. If you can't keep your heels on the ground, yeah, open them wider. Yeah, very good. We're all here. So that's also an intense stretch already for our ankles. Stay here for a little bit longer. Okay, and if that feels easy for you, you can bring the hands on the ground and maybe you can bring your feet further together. Okay, just try play around here. We are playing around a bit now with all the poses. So when you bring the feet closer together, it gets more difficult to keep the heels down. So see how close you can bring the feet. And then stay there. Last breath. Okay, and from here, stretch out the legs. And rise all the way up. Arms over your head. And arms down. Okay, so shake out your legs. So, okay, as I said, we're just trying out some fun poses now, okay? So there is something called pistol squat. I don't know if you know it. I can't really do it. Maybe someone can do it, but we'll just try to see how far we can go here. So for the pistol squat, we are first balancing on our left foot. So you lift your right leg up. And here, if it's easy for you to keep the leg up, you can just hold it like that, or you can hold, again, your big toe, or you can just hold the back of your leg. Okay, and then keeping the left heel on the ground, you bend your left knee, and then you lower down as much as possible for you. I'm super bad with this. Okay, just see how close you can come towards the ground. Yes, very good. Okay, and then back up. Yes, good. And now hold. Good, yeah. And breathe. And back up, perfect. Okay, we try the other side. So right foot on the ground, lift the leg, left leg up. Again, see if you want to hold the toe or you want to hold the leg from behind. Okay, and then slowly bend the right knee and sit as low as possible. Maybe one side is easier for you than the other. If you fall, you mostly fall on your butt, so won't be so. Yeah, good. Yes. Yeah, good. And back up. Very good. Okay, good. Then you can check it out. We try another pose. And this time we keep the heel high, so we're balancing on our toes. So for that, again, feet parallel. And you bend the knees slightly. Lift your arms and then bring your right ankle above the left knee, pushing your knee towards the side. Hands in front of your heart and sit deeper. Okay, just first sit deeper. And then lift the left heel away from the ground, balancing on your toes. And see if you can first, it's easier when you first fold over, hands on the ground. And then sit down, keeping the left heel high. You can just bring your arms next to your body here. Okay, and then balance on your toes. And maybe you can lift your hands away from the ground. So you're kind of sitting, you can really sit on your left heel. Fix one spot as well here. Chest lifted, core engaged. Good. Boom. It's harder for you? This one is harder for you?
It's very hard to balance.
Balance, yeah, it's balance. Yeah. But I think that's also just something you have to really practice and then it will happen. Okay, and then back down, forward fold, roll up. We are trying the other side. Okay, so weight on the right foot, cross left ankle over the right thigh, arms high first. Pull the belly in, lift your chest, your heart, and then hands in front of your heart and sit deeper. Lift your right heel first. If you can sit all the way down like this, or you can bring the hands down, first sitting deep. Okay, and then either you stay here, or maybe you can lift the hands away from the ground. Yes. Okay. And here, the more strong our feet are, the easier it gets also to balance. Very good. Okay, good. Then again, come into a forward fold, very gentle. You can bend the knees a bit, shaking out the legs, the upper body. And then you bend the knees and bring the knees on the ground. If your knees are sensitive, maybe you want to double up your mat on the front, bringing the knees on the doubled mat. We get into a back bend, a camel pose. So you lift up. And here we have different options for the feet. If it feels okay for you, point the toes. Toes on the ground, really pressing your feet into the ground. That helps you to get deeper into the back bend. First step, bring your hands behind in your lower back, fingertips pointing towards the sides or down. Roll the shoulder blades together, elbows back. And then lean back, lifting your heart, your chest. If that's enough for your lower back, you just stay here. If you want to get deeper, you can bring your hands towards your heels. If you can't touch your heels yet, maybe tuck the toes so you have more height. Okay, come into your own camel pose. And keep your neck engaged. Don't let the head fall all the way back. Bring the chin in slightly, okay? It's a bit safer for your neck. Very good. Calm breath. Inhale and slowly exhale, come back up. And sit down. Just swing your legs towards one side. Come into Dandasana. Shaking out the legs. Okay. And with all this squatting, lifting the legs, we did a lot for our thighs, our front thighs, quadriceps, and the hip flexor today. So we'll stretch that out a bit now. First, you bring your right leg behind, bending the knee. See if that's okay, possible for you. If you had a knee injury, it might feel super intense or it's not even possible. I think we're all good. Okay, and then see that you sink a bit into your right hip. Okay, so don't only sit on the left hip. Sink down. Okay, and from here, flex your left foot, spread the toes, lift your arms high enough, and then first move forward, fold. So arms towards the front, either you hold your left leg or your left foot, folding over, inhale, stretching out the spine a bit more, exhaling, melting over your leg. Very good. And keep your awareness inwards, just feeling the sensations in your body or the breath. No distractions. One more breath. Inhale, look at your foot, and exhale, roll up. Okay, and from here we twist. So you twist over towards the left hand behind your back, right hand on your thigh, and pull yourself into this twist. Look over your left shoulder, slightly bring your chin down, long neck, and you can close your eyes here. Every inhalation, extend your spine. Exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Inhale and exhale, twist back to center. And now slowly, carefully, different options. See if you can bring your hands behind, just leaning back. If that already feels quite intense for your thigh, for your knee, you stay here. Or you can come onto your elbows, so the stretch gets more intense. If you want, you can come all the way down on your back. Try to keep your right knee on the ground. If you're on your back, you can lift your arms and just hold your opposite elbows like a frame around your head. Be careful, okay? If you already had problems with your knee, that might feel super intense, so take it slowly. Close your eyes, calm breath. One more breath. And then slowly come back up. And then first you lift the right knee. And then you bring it towards the front. Stretching out, shaking out. Okay, we are switching the sides. So left leg behind, knee bent. Here close towards the hip. If that feels too much, you can also open the knee a bit more, okay? It's the half heroes pose. Okay, first we forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, pulling the belly in, long spine, and exhale, fold over the right leg. Inhale, straighten out your chest a bit more. Exhale, maybe sink a bit deeper. Inhale, lift your gaze, and exhale, roll up. And now we twist over towards the right. Right hand behind, left hand on your right thigh. Pull yourself into this twist. Slightly let the chin drop down. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale back to center. And then we come into the bend. Either just your hands behind, maybe on the elbows, maybe all the way down. Find your own position here. If you're on your back, you can lift your arms over your head. If you're on your elbows, with your head, you can just drop the chin towards the chest a bit. Really try to keep your neck relaxed. Here you can just bring your chest, let your chest sink deep. Don't have to engage. Very good. Deep breath. And slowly get out of the pose. Then first lift the knee and swing the leg towards the front. And then here you can just shake it out, roll it out. Okay, and then bend the knees. We are coming on our back, so make sure you have enough space behind you. So maybe you bring the hips towards the front a bit more. And then arms straight, lower down. First, bring the knees in, roll over your lower back. We'll get into shoulder stand. If you don't want to get into shoulder stand, you can just lift your legs towards the ceiling, holding the back of your legs. For the shoulder stand, you lift your hips, bringing the knees over your forehead, and then bringing the elbows closer together. No, don't move your head anymore. Lift your legs up, pull the belly in, and remember this flointing. Point the toes first, and then flex the toes. Okay? Maybe you feel how this action when you're flointing is creating a lift in your legs. Very good. And here in this inversions, we are getting the blood out of our legs, out of our feet, into our upper body. Okay, and then slowly you can let your legs go over your head into the plow. Maybe your toes can touch the ground, maybe not. If you're almost there, maybe it helps to open the legs a little bit more. If your toes are on the ground, see if you can stretch the knees out a bit more, lifting the back of your knees up. Your arms can either stay on your lower back or you can place them on the mat, maybe interlacing your hands. Different options. Very good. Deep breath still. Try to breathe into your belly. There's not much space in your throat now, but still draw the air in.
Inhale. Exhale, first bend the knees, hold your lower back, and slowly, with control, core engaged, roll back on your back. Feet on the ground, knees bent. You can just let your knees fall into each other and then shake the legs out from side to side. And stretch out your legs. Here, really close the legs, bringing the insides of your legs together, bringing the heels together, pointing the toes. Arms next to your body. Roll your arms underneath your back, your palms on the ground. Press into your elbows, lift the chest. Let your head drop back. This time you really can drop it back and see if the crown of your head finds the floor. And then open your mouth, relax your jaws, your tongue. Keep your toes pointed. The feet stay active here. Press into your elbows to lift your heart, your chest. One more breath, inhale. Exhale first, chin to chest, lift the head and then lower your back down, release your arms and bend your knees. Bring them in. And now you open, keep the knees bent and open the knees as wide as possible to stretch out the inside of your legs, the groin, and lift the feet towards the ceiling, toes flexed, knees stay bent. Arms in between your legs and see if you can catch the outside of your feet. And then press your hands into your feet, knees closer towards your armpits, towards the ground, into your happy baby pose. Everyone has the feet? Perfect. Okay. And then really feel your knees heavy, opening your hips. If you want, you can rock a bit from side to side, maybe smile with a full expression of the happy baby. Very good. And then keep your hands on your feet and close the feet, keeping the knees towards the sides. See if you can bring the soles of your feet together. The heels close towards your groin and press the knees away from you. Hold here for a moment. If possible, keep the head on the ground. And then you let go of your feet, but keep your legs in this position. Just let your feet touch the ground into a Baddha Konasana or butterfly legs. So feet, outside of the feet on the ground, soles of the feet touching, knees fall apart. Your hands can either rest on your belly or on your groin, maybe on the sides or open the arms, your choice. Close the eyes. Relax. Completely let go.
And then gently hold the outside of your legs. Bring the legs together. Keep the feet on the ground and just let your knees fall over towards the right side. Open your arms, turn your head towards the left. Let go here. This deep twist. Deep belly breath. And slowly knees back to center. And switch the sides. Legs to the left, head to the right. Deep belly breath. Enjoy the space in your body. Bring the knees back to center. If you still want to do any stretch, feel free. Or come directly into your Shavasana. Your legs straight on the ground. You can open your legs as wide as you wish, just letting your feet fall towards the outside. Arms next to your body, palms facing up, fingers curled in gently. Maybe lift your head, tuck the chin in, relax your neck, long neck, head on the ground. And then let go. No more effort to do here, only resting. Letting your practice sink into your body and into your mind. Let go of any breath control. And just let your thoughts drift by. Observe them coming and going. And rest in Shavasana, corpse pose. Slowly bring your awareness back. Notice your body on the ground. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. And slowly wake up your body, wiggling your toes, circling your ankles, wiggling your fingers, moving your wrists. Maybe you roll your head from side to side, arms over your head. And bend your knees, stretch out your lower back. And then, with your eyes closed, knees bent, roll onto the right side of your body, resting on the ground. And feel the earth beneath you, holding you, sheltering you, keeping you safe. And slowly lift up, cross your ankles in front of you. Hands can rest in your lap or on your thighs. Sit tall, but relaxed. Again, bring your awareness inwards. Notice, observe any sensations, emotions. Only witnessing, no judgment. Bring your hands in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Slightly bow your head. Thank yourself for your practice today. And especially thank your feet for making you stand, walk, jump. I will chant Om 3 times with my lips closed. If you want to join, also just hum the Om 3 times. Inhale. May your feet take you where your heart wants to go. Namaste. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for the mosquitoes. So anyway, we'll be over soon and the heat is coming. And I have to keep the windows open, that's the problem.